My, how you have grown. Cast my memory back there, Lord. Sometimes I'm overcome thinking about it. Making love in the green, green grass behind the stadium with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha la 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 da 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 ba da sha la 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 da 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 da. Hey, where did we go? Days when the rain came down in the hollow, playing a new game, laughing and a running, hiding under rainbow's wall, slipping and a sliding, hey, hey, all along the waterfall with you, my brown-eyed girl. You, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when we used to sing sha la 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 da 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 sha la 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 da 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 da. Thank you, guys. Can you hear me? Right, this is one of my own songs. All my songs are based on personal experience. So this was my first great love, and I don't think he saw it the same way, really. Lovely guy, just didn't see it the same. I think I was a conquest. It's called A Bit of Fun, you know. You were my first, you know, but not my last. I was in love, you know, but I was cast as a bit of fun, you know, and that's what hurt the most. I was 18, you were 21. I was green as grass, you were worldly wise. I'd see you in the student's bar, my heart would race, my words dry up, 'cause I knew you could have anyone you wanted in that room. You were my first, you know, but not my last. I was in love, you know, but I was cast as a bit of fun, you know, and that's what hurt the most. I was 18, you were 21. I was green as grass, you were... Well, I've done that one, haven't I? And you knew that all you had to do was smile at me, and I was yours. It's funny how at times like this we're dry blinded to reality. We just throw all caution and our reason to the winds. You were my first, you know, but not my last. I was in love, you know, but I was cast as a bit of fun, you know, and that's what hurt the most. And it would come as no surprise if you could not remember me, but I still see your smile and the color of your hair. And of course I've looked you up since then. Seems like you have been a good man. I've long since learned to put things down to young love's experience. So I wish you well and cast you from my mind into the past. You were my first, you know, but not my last. Thanks, guys. I get ever so nervous, you know, when people aren't just walking past. When I'm on the streets, they just do what they like. But anyway, it's lovely to see you all. All the leaves are brown and the sky is grey. I went for a walk on a winter's day. I'll be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Stopped into a church I found along the way. Well, I got down on my knees and I began to pray. Oh, that the preacher liked the cold. He said, I'm gonna stay. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Da 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 da. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I went for a walk on a winter's day. I'll be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Thank you. Well, a little bit of Neil Young from 71. Sailing hardships through broken harbors, out on the way in the night. Still the searchers must ride the dark horse, racing alone in his pride. Tell me why. Tell me why. Is it hard to make arrangements with yourself when you're old enough to repay but young enough to sell? Tell me lies later, come and see me, I'll be around for a while. I am lonely, but you can see me all in the way that you smile. Tell me why. Tell me why. Is it hard to make arrangements with yourself when you're old Thank you. Quick change. Where is it? Hey, Paradise, put up a parking lot. Got a zinc hotel, boutique and a swinging hotspot. Don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you've got till it's gone. The Pay Paradise, put up a parking lot. Took all the trees, put them in a tree museum. Paid the people $1.50 just to see him. Don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you've got till it's gone. Paid Paradise, put up a parking lot. Farmer, farmer, put away the DDT now. Give me spots on my apples, but with the birds and the bees. Please, don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you've got till it's gone. Pay Paradise, put up a parking lot. Late last night, heard the screen door span, and a big yellow taxi put away my old man. Don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you've got till it's gone. Pay Paradise, put up a parking lot. Don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you've got till it's gone. Pay Paradise, put up a parking lot. Don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you've got till it's gone. You Pay Paradise, put up a parking lot. Thank you. Joni Mitchell wrote this for her sister Mimi when she was getting to know her second husband. He climbed in through the window to see her one night, and she called him Sir Galahad. Sweet Sir Galahad came in through the window in the night. No, the moon was in the yard. He took... That doesn't sound right to me. Sorry, like... Sweet Sir Galahad came in through the window in the night, though the moon was in the yard. He took her hand in his and wiped her long hair from his neck, as he told her she'd been working much too hard. It was true that ever since the day her crazy man had passed away to the land of poets' pride, she laughed and sulked a lot New people on the block, but always at evening time she cried. And here's to the dawn of the day. She moved her head a little down the bed until it rested softly on his knee. And there she dropped a smile, and there she sighed a while, told him of the sadness of those years that numbered 3. Well, you know, I think my fate's belated, 'cause of all the hours I've waited for the day when I no longer cry. I get myself to work by 8. Oh, was I born too late? Could I even think of all those venial things I tried? And here's to the dawn of the day. He just put his arms around her. That's the way I found her 8 months later to the day. The lines of her smile erased, teardrops upon her face, a smile that could linger, even stay. Sweet Sir Galahad came down with his gay bride of flowers, the prince of the hours of a lifetime. And here's to the dawn of the day, of the day. This is another song of my own. I come from Jersey. I've lived in Laos for about 30 years, but I come from Jersey, the Channel Islands. And during the war, obviously, we were occupied by the Germans. And a lot of the Jerseymen used to try and escape. And there were 3 young guys. This is a true story. 3 young guys tried to escape by a little boat. And if anybody knows the Jersey, the east coast is very, very dangerous. 3rd highest tides in the world, and the reefs are terrible. Anyway, they floundered straight away. 1 drowned, and the other 2 came back, were taken in by the Germans, and ended up in the German camps. It's a really happy story, guys. It's called A Mother's Lament. It was a starless night, and the fulsome swell of a high spring tide, with the unforgiving moonscape on the eastward side. There was no moon that night. They were 2 miles out, and they sailed for France in the unforgiving moonscape, with freedom in their sights. Don't go, 3 mothers cry. Stay with me, son, please don't go. They paid the price that night, only 10-foot beam and a 6-foot long, in their unpracticed hands. The chaos of that night, their craft was swamped. They tasted the brine, and the young fell at his young haze as they pulled him down. Don't go, three mothers cry. Stay with me, son, please don't go. No icy blanket for these three boys, just the camps of Europe, or an icy blanket in the swollen sea. Don't go, three mothers cry. Stay with me, son, please don't go. It was a starless night, and the fulsome swell of a high spring tide bit the unforgiving moonscape on the eastward side. Don't go, three mothers cry. Stay with me, son, please don't go. Thank you, guys. You wouldn't think I'd mess up one of my own songs, would you? Never mind. Anyway. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is older, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like the breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road. All my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, strangers to deep water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eye. Take me home, country road, to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. I hear your voice in the morning hours. She calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. And rising down the road, I think I should have been her yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country road, to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads.
Danke.